Good morning, dear students. Today we are discuss the lesson number 1 in statistics, concept of economics and significance of statistics in economics. Dear students, first of all, we are discuss what is the meaning of economics. So, economics, taking the Greek language oikos or Nemin word. Oikos means household, Nemin means management. So what is economics? Household management is called economics. Clear? So once again, what is economics? Dear students, economics taking the Greek language word is oikos or Nemin. Oikos means household, Nemin means management. So household management is called economics. Clear? Dear students, the lot of thinkers propounded the definition of economics. The first definition given by the father of economics, Dr. Adam Smith, in 1776. Economics is a science of wealth. Clear? What is economics? According to Dr. Marshall, according to Dr. Adam Smith, in 1776, he was the father of economics. Economics is a science of wealth. Clear? So, in economics, we study wealth related matter, how to generate the wealth, money, how to utilize, and how to rise its quantity in the economy. Clear? Next definition propounded by Dr. Marshall. What is economics? So according to Dr. Marshall, the study of mankind and the ordinary business of life is called economics. Economics, the study of mankind in the ordinary business of life is called economics according to Dr. Marshall. Next definition. The next definition given by the Dr. Robinson. According to Dr. Robinson, economics is a science of choice. Science of choice is called economics because we have a lot of wants and we have a limited resources. With the help of limited resources, they have a alternate use. We don't able to satisfy all needs. So we will select which won't satisfy immediately and which won't satisfy in near future. Clear? So that's your create the problem of choice, and the problem of choice is called economics. Clear? First of all, we are discuss the meaning of economics. Economics taking the Greek language word oikos or Nemin. Oikos means household, Nemin means management. So household management is called economics. Clear? The first definition propounded by Dr. Adam Smith, he was the father of economics in 1776. Economics is a science of wealth. What is economics? Science of wealth is called economics. Clear? The next definition developed by Dr. Marshall. According to Dr. Marshall, economics is a study of mankind of the ordinary business of life. Next definition developed by Dr. Robinson. Economics is a science of choice. Science of choice, dear students, we have a limited resources and the resources have a alternate uses. So we don't able to satisfy all the need immediately. So we will select which want to satisfy immediately and which want to satisfy in near future. So here they create the problem of choice, and the problem of choice is called economic problem. Economics. Clear? So a science under these we are discuss the problem of choice is called economics. Clear beta? Now we are discuss in 1933 Ragnar Frisch, professor of Oslo University, divided in economics two part, microeconomics and next one is macroeconomics. First of all, we will discuss what is microeconomics. Dear students, when we discuss the whole economic activity as an individual basis, then we can say that is microeconomics. For example, when we study a car, each part one by one, then we can say that is micro study. Same as when we discuss the whole economic activities as an individual basis, then we can say that is microeconomics, like demand of a people, production of a farm, price of a goods. So we discuss each one by one individual basis, then we can see that is microeconomics. Macroeconomics, taking the Greek language word is macros, the meaning is large. So when we discuss the whole economic activities as a whole level, at large level, then we can say that is macroeconomics. For example, balance of payment, foreign exchange rate, inflation, national income, budget. That's your example of macroeconomics. Clear? Now we are discuss the difference between microeconomics or macroeconomics. So what the first point in microeconomics. So we are discuss the difference between micro and macroeconomics. The microeconomics, taking the Greek language word is micros, the meaning is small. Macroeconomics, taking the Greek language word macros, the meaning is large. In microeconomics, we study the economic activity as an individual basis. In macroeconomics, we are discuss the economic activities as a whole. The central problem of microeconomics is price determination, and the central problem of macroeconomics is full employment. The subject matter of microeconomics, demand, supply, cost, production. The subject matter of macroeconomics is national income, aggregate demand, aggregate supply, balance of payment, forex, budget, etc. In microeconomics, partial equilibrium is possible. In macroeconomics, the full equilibrium is possible. In microeconomics, government intervention is none. In macroeconomics, the more government intervention is possible. So that's your difference between micro and macroeconomics. Clear beta? Now we are discuss economic activity. Dear students, the activity which is done for the generate of income is called economic activity. Dear students, the limited resources used for the maximum satisfaction of needs and the generate of income with the help of limited resources, then we can say that is economic activity. Dear students, today we are discuss the next topic is what is economic problem. The problem of choice is called economic problem. Why is arise economic problem in the economy? So dear students, we have a limited resources and the resources have a alternate use. We have a unlimited wants, so we don't able to satisfy the all wants immediately. So we will select which want satisfy immediately and which want satisfy near future. So dear students, the problem of choice is create and this problem is called economic problem. Clear? So in a one line, what is economic problem? The problem of choice is called economic problem. Next one, causes of economic problem. We have a three cause of economic problem. The first one is limited resources, alternate use of resources, or unlimited wants. Clear? Now we will discuss the economic types of economic activities. So we have a lot of types of economic activities like production, consumption, investment, saving, distribution, etc. Now first of all we are discuss what is production. Dear students, the raw material convert in finished goods, we can say that is production, or creation of utility is called production. Clear? Producer, a person who assemble the resources for the produce of goods and services is called producer. Producer is always produce goods and services for earning profit. Next one, consumption. Dear students, the difference between income or saving is called consumption, or the part of income spent on goods and services for the satisfaction of need is called consumption. Clear? Next, consumer. A person who purchase goods for the direct satisfaction of need, we can say that is the meaning of consumer. Next one is saving. A part of income do not spend on goods and services called saving, or the difference between income or consumption is called saving. Next, investment. What is investment? Dear students, capital formation is called investment. Purchase of fixed assets is called investment. Clear? Or the difference between income or consumption is called investment. Investment always equal to saving. Clear? Next one, distribution. A sort income distribute among the different factor of production is called distribution. The distribution is functional or personal, have two parts. In functional distribution, house distribute factors in a different working activity, and the personal distribution, house distribute factor income to different owner of a factors. Clear beta? So today we are discuss first of all, the first question is what is the meaning of economics? Briefly explain its a definition. Next question, what is economic activity? Briefly explain the types of economic activity. Next question, what is microeconomics? Briefly explain the difference between micro and macroeconomics. Clear? So the all questions prepare on your fair copy and you will also learn it, and if you have any doubt then you can take immediately all the doubts. Clear beta? You will send your attendance in a group each day. Clear? Thank you very much, beta.